We got ourselves first up. It's going to be Ooga. Swapping his Mog already. Yo, I want to see my boy Taxi play though, dude. That Affliction gameplay. Pog. Is it got some glasses? Yo, look at like an agent of the Burning Legion, dude. But Ooga is going to be first up. Who is dead over there? Wait, they're reviving Belly? How did Belly die? They revived Belly and they healed him. How did Belly? There's a skull of Belly. How did Belly die? Did he just zone in while like dotted up from World PvP and his zone in basically almost dead and just the dot tricked him over? That is crazy. Gonna be a full stun onto Ooga, taking a bit of damage. His Belly got himself the big avatar. Gonna be the port for the Monkus, and Belly looks like he's not gonna charge in right after him. Went in for the full burst. Big charge. Blame the new honor talent where the charge gives him damage. So that's pretty good. Apparently it's quite a bit of damage to it. Cleaves. But also you got the Mortal Strike effect. I actually wonder what CD's Belly is running. Is it playing the Mortal Strike build? I don't think he's playing Death Wish. Otherwise, I think I'd be seeing him use it a lot more. Ooga charging in. Weapons of Order available. Wants to go for the big Zuen burst in Belly. Trying to see if he can avoid him as best as possible. Fear onto Ooga. Dusted Trinketed. He chooses not to. I think his Weapons of Order might be used up. It's going to get a big boopity bop towards Belly. Stun onto Ooga. And Belly's just continuing to run. Belly's just continuing to go. Also, somebody just left on Team 2. What is going on Team 2? Oh no, I feel like Team Belly lose people from time to time. Who would they lose? G-Funk, Ashex, Lone, Belly taking lots of damage though. A big enrage coming out. Disarm onto Ooga. Can at least disrupt Defensive Furies. Gonna be a trinket. Karma available. Belly needs to watch out for the Karma. Needs to wait it out as best he can. Needs to get a defensive or something. Ignore Pain might be the play here. Has a bunch of rage saved up. Might to go for Ignore Pain, but it'll succeed. Pod is gonna proc. And Ooga got himself plenty of damage still available. Big old kick. Spending for like a proc kick. That's all it took him. Big burst coming out of Lone Druid. Gonna be Ooga with no trinket. Actually, Relentless and Human Racial. I don't know if he has a human racial backup. Big damage with the Lone Druid though. That's the one who's doing lots of damage. This damage is actually blasting. Lone Druid isn't a bear form. He needs to wait out that bear form while the cooldowns are on him. Just trying to survive as best he can. Trying to see if he can maybe shift out of there as a Night Fame. Shackle Malediction used onto Ooga. Cancels it though, which is a little unfortunate. So it looks like Shackle Malediction, you cast it, and then you have to channel it for a bit, which makes it a little bit difficult to maximize the value. Big Evoke the Spirits coming out, getting locked out, Lone Druid. Ooh, getting hit with a touch of death. Azuga taking him out. I do wonder who on Team 2 left, dude, because we got G-Funk and Ashex having to hold on the fort, dude. G-Funk and Ashex, dude. It is up to these two survival hunters to fight through Team 1, dude, of Dermo, Jesus, Mayu, Taxi, and Ooga. It is going to be tough. Goes hard. He said he's joining to get the quest. Did he? Oh, unfortunate. Gonna be a little bit of that death. Chakram onto Ooga. Waffle stun is out. Does he get the big damage? Karma. G-Funk might just have to wait it out. Throwing out the nades at Ooga. Taking lots of damage himself. Actually could be really bad. Goes for Exhilaration. Might have to go for Turtle Shell. And Ooga does not have the good Karma. Trying to go for a couple of Vivifys. Unfortunate. Don't get that trinket, man. I didn't cancel it. It just auto cancels. I think if you perform any action, you just gotta let the trinket channel. You can't perform action while the trinket is channeling. But maybe it does auto cancel. I could be wrong. I need to try it out. Sound to the Ooga is gonna have himself the big poisons rolling, and G-Fun taking him out. That was a nice chimeric poison go. Got a slow into a silence, and then you're gonna have the reduction of healing, reduction of damage slow. G-Fun got himself a little bit of shields. And actually looking kind of healthy, but Derma looking to turn it around. G-Funk is going to have himself no easy time. Feign death for a second. I see he's actually at low health. Oh, Dermo landing that Shadow Strike at the end there, dude. Oh, my goodness. Ashex is the last one, man. You're the last one left. We believe in you. We believe in you, my dude. Oh, even procs can't set us flame? Really? It's actually kind of nuts. Freeze and trap on Derma. As he goes in for that mark, the mark of death, pointing at Ashex, saying, "You're next." But Ashex does have a freezing trap set up. Stun onto Derma, actually got a fortune trick and disarm onto Ashex. Throwing him nades. Survival Hunter does not necessarily need his spear in order to be able to do the damage he needs. But Derma is still under quite a bit of pressure. Blind onto Ashex. The pet is doing a bit of damage too. Hopefully the dots are up on Derma. Has crows, everything. First aid is available, but it's going to get interrupted by the damage from the pet. If Derma has any more dots on him, Shadow Meld is available. If Ashex has any traps available on the seal, on the wall, it might be okay. Hunter's Mark was used. Dermo I think he waited out the 100 mark. Actually kind of nutty. And Atrix is going to have to pick up the eyes of something or get another 100 marker Derma at some point. He wants to be able to catch the rogue flare coming down onto... Ooh, does he catch him? No, he doesn't. But Atrix is definitely going to be able to pick up the eye, getting dot onto Dermo. And should be able to make some work out of this rogue now that he saw him. Now that he got him dotted up. There's going to be a trap sitting in front of him. But looks like Dermo avoids that trap. Going to be Atrix popping Master's Call or I think Pet Sack in order to reduce the damage to open it from Dermo. Dermo could go maybe for advantage here. Stun. Taking lots of damage here. Mining to advantage this out. Going to be lots of damage. Evasions up. I don't know if Chakram actually avoids it. Can he dodge the Chakram? Vanish is going to use by Dermo with a Cloak of Shadow as well. Almost getting hit by the flare. And Atrix got himself fleshcraft up. Dermo looks like he's going to back up for a moment. We'll see how well he does. Shadow Blade's up and running. Kidney Shot into Atrix is going to go for that Master's Call. Or the Pet Sack. Dermo, I think, is going in for a big damage. Freezing Trap on a Dermo. Trinkets out of it with a stun. Atrix looking to maybe end the duel. It's going to go for a big damage out of the Death Chakram. Could be advantage on a Derma. Getting slowed down into a disarm onto Atrix. Has plenty of damage to work through. Could be advantage. Derma, I think, trying to see if he might be able to avoid advantage. Is going to be Shadow Meld with the Harpoon onto the Dermo. Unable to really get the damage out. Vanish. I think advantage offensively. Oh, maybe he tried to vanish defensively and then just an auto attack broke that vanish. Atrix is going to be able to dive into that camo and hopefully get himself a reset. Dude, he got slowed by the Chimeric Poison. He ran out. Shadow Meld tried to walk and it turned to crawl. Oh my goodness. And I think Atrix had a 100 mark on him, so you're putting right to him. That is rough. Jesus is up next. Here to take the wheel. Atrix is like, I don't even know what a wheel is. I'm just an orc. Ooga booga, leave me alone. Stun by Jesus, looking for the big damage. Atrix bailing out of there, getting gripped right into a silence. I think silence does prevent hunters from dropping traps, if I'm not wrong. Stun onto the Death Knight as Atrix trying to give himself a little bit of that survivability. Is he just playing the dual wheel build instead of a two-hand build? Is that what Death Knights play now? The dual wheel build? I thought it was still two-hand big blitz. But maybe I'm wrong on that one. He needs to stay onto Atrix then to get the auto attack damage rolling if that's the case. Going to be a silence onto Jesus with a Chimeric Poison rotating to reduce the damage and the healing that Jesus does by 25%. What a decent potent poison. Rotating through all of the poisons of Scorpion, Spider, and Venom Sting, I think it was. But Atrix does have the pet to at least get some death strikes off of, getting those obliterates off the pet, getting some healing out of it. 28% dampening at 9 minutes and 35 seconds. Stun onto Atrix. Jesus does have a few defense to work with. Unless Atrix just get a big old kill shot. Jesus could be in a really bad spot. IBF, AMS. And Atrix just needs a few more hits, just a little bit more damage. Jesus trying to see if he can turn it around. And got himself the death back rolling. Atrix just needs to survive this long enough. Has a turtle in his ace. Stun onto Jesus. Trying to go for some manic benefits really quickly. Does he enough to take Jesus out? Looking to maybe do some damage. Jesus only has an aquatic out health. Turtle. And Jesus, all he can do is swap to the pet. And does get himself the Spell Warden. Freezing Trap, but I think a kill shot in the back. Oh, Atrix, it's going to be dirty. Kill shot right in the back. Atrix has to play dirty though, dude. He's a survival hunter. He's not out here to do a honorable duel. He's here to survive to the next one. And it's going to be Taxi up next. The Warlock. Curses, magic dots, all that jazz. So hopefully, Atrix might even be able to stand in toe-to-toe. He does have a flesh cut. Freezing Trap onto Taxi as he goes for report. It looks like Taxi is going to swap out. Sacrifice the pet. Atrix going in for a trinket. Is going to play the Feign Death Removal Legendary, I believe. Wait, does the Feign Death Removal Legendary no longer shows up as a full health bar on the enemy? Is that no longer a thing? Huh. Gonna be an interrupt by Tags. He does have a pet up and running. Could, I think, sacrifice it once to fear onto Atrix. Trying to get the dots, but that's gonna be a Freezing Trap. Just dropped it. Oops. Oh, I'm feared. Oh. Randomly dropped the trap. Oh, no way. It looks like it's gonna be a full revive the pet for Atrix. Once he gets interrupted here. Looks like no interruption. Manic Benedict trying to recover whatever health he can. Stun into Taxi. Perfect opportunity for Atrix to make some damage. Wall up for Taxi though. He's going to wall off a lot of this damage. You wait, try to get set up on the Hunter. That Death Check, I'm doing damage though. Taxi out in the open. Mortal Coil into Atrix, trying to get the dots loaded up. Is he going to go for the full Haze Burst? Atrix trying to make some damage here. Trying to end the duel. Does he get the interrupt? No, he has muzzle still. Shackles and malediction right now by Taxi. Cannot really interrupt it. Interrupted him on fear. Could be really bad for him. Atrix survives it, boys. He lives to fight another day. This man is unstoppable. Atrix trying to bring it back for his team. Mayu is his last challenge. last competitor. Especially if Maya gives him the honor duel. It looks like he's trying to give him a little bit of the honor duel, dude. A little bit of the honor duel. Hit my traps. Freezing the trap. Immediately Mayu trinkets out of it. The bad Ashik does not have a trinket for a bit. Stun to Mayu. Able to get some damage in, but he's got a lot of bleeds on him. Needs to remove him ASAP. Fleshcraft. Just trying to fight through the bleeds. I don't know if he has a Manic Bandage. There it is. Recovering a little bit of health. It's going to be charged by Mayu. Berserk is active. And Ajax is going to have to deal with the damage of Mayu. Throws another freezing trap on the boy as Thorns come out. And Ajax is looking for a bit of that reset. Maybe looking to get that camo in there. You know what I mean? He is getting the camo. Ursos catches Ajax. Does break the camo. If you just stood still, I think it would have been okay. That's going to be a short stun into Ajax. Had a trinket for it. Wall available for Mayu. Ajax is trying to see if he can survive this. Chimeric poison slipping through the veins of Mayu. Looking to get the big bleeds to the Ajax. Turtle is up and running. Does have a Manic Bandage to remove the dots. Mayu going for as much self-healing as possible. The next stun lockdown with full cooldowns could be anyone's game. It could be either Mayu's Feral Frenzy, or Ajax going in for full burst. Flare. So Mayu cannot get himself a full reset. Trap waiting for him. Probably going to be a freezing trap if Mayu runs into it. Ajax, I think, is just trying to survive a little bit. Thorns is up. So that pet is eventually going to take dot damage from the Thorns. Ajax might be looking to maybe run out, heal the pet, or might need to recover and resummon a pet. I don't know if he'll be able to do so. That's a full dead pet, unless he has a camo. Trying to go for a revive pet. Freezing trap. Oh, catch in the feral. Ajax, Mayu, one of you wins this one. One of you wins this one. The next stun, I think, wins it. I think it's going to come down to that. The next clean stun burst combo, Ajax trying to recover what health he can, which is good. Does he have a 100 mark? He does. So Mayu can't even catch a reset properly. Ajax will definitely have the opener here. And Mayu is going for the Mize. I think Mayu might just pick up the Mize. Bear from Fleshcraft, that is going to be a pretty meaty shield for him to deal with. The Ajax has got quite a lot to burn through here. It looks like Mayu is going to pick up the eyes. Looking to find Ajax. I think he sees him more or less. Or he's looking for him. But he's right here. Chilling. And Ajax got himself cooldowns up and running, but it's going to be a bash. Trying to harpoon out of the Ursos, can't really do much. And Mayu looks like have maybe shut down Ajax's burst. Ajax trying to make those chakrams roll. Trying to make the grenades roll. Trying to get the pet kill commands up and running. Needs whatever damage he can. Has a trap available next to him. Trinketed. Nothing. That's really, really bad. Mayu might just be able to end it here. Ajax might have trinketed nothing. Freezing trap on Mayu is going to get himself a Manic Bandage. And it's a real close duel, boys. 15 minutes, 62% dampening. Healing is getting reduced quite heavily. It really comes down to how well do you use your cooldowns, how well do you play. Mayu is even having a hard time catching up with just regrowths alone. And normally that's his bread and butter. He's going to try to get some dots on Ajax. Got a Feral Frenzy, but doesn't have the calm points to use it on. Maim onto Ajax. Might be able just to end him right here. Got a Chakram hitting him right now. Thorns is up. Ajax needs to remove the Thorns and maybe do some damage. Trying to go for some damage himself. Good close call right now. Big kill shots. I think Mayu actually still takes it. Oh no, Ajax almost takes it back, boys. He almost did it. The boy almost did it. He almost brought it back for his team, dude. It was so clutch. Clutch. I don't know if it's worth actually. I mean, I guess maybe Trank Shot would have done. Maybe if would have removed it. If I had Turtle and Turtle. You also did trinkets, like trinketed early. I don't know what you trinketed, but you did trinket something early. Yeah, it's all good.